Previously on Do Dragons Dream of Scorched Sheep. I've been following them for a while. Been quite at the edge of their periphery. They haven't seen me, and they haven't seen my squad. But last time those vagabonds that escaped from my prison, well, they murdered a perfectly good and perfectly lovely manticore. I mean, how dare they? How dare they? We took our time. We waited through the forest, and then we ambushed them in the morning. Just as that lovely Stigveld opened his eyes, we got them.
Adventure waits on every roll, fighting for our mortal souls through mountains high and dungeons deep, to Dragon's Dream of Scorched Sheep. To Dragon's Dream of Scorched Sheep.
Welcome everyone to Do Dragon's Dream of Scorched Sheep. As usual, my name is Gadget and I'll be your DM for the evening. And joining us this week, Candy as Capri.
Good evening.
Stig as Stigveld.
Hello.
Biggie as Calbo Greymerkin, the master of the dice.
Watcha.
And Oodles as Treble O'Clef.
Nanu.
Nanu. Fucking hell. Okay, we're off to a strong start. Yes, as Dain Ashglade reminded you last week, the party had a nice big fat boss fight against Tinkerbell the Manticore.
Smashed him.
Dispatching Tinkerbell nicely, killing a load of soldiers, but unfortunately in the process losing Aeloth to a falling corpse that knocked her off a cliff.
Rest in peace.
And as they woke up early in the morning, Dain Ashglade was stood above them. But everyone also leveled up in the process. So does everyone want to quickly just go through, for those who haven't heard the bonus episode, what you took for your level ups?
I will when I get it up. Sorry.
More HP.
Yep. I got
Can't
stunning
get the
strike.
parties these days. Stunning strike for Calbo.
Yeah.
You might actually do something now.
I'm going to hit something or just stun everybody with my awkwardness.
We still have to stun them.
Treble got Thunder Wave, which is the only lightning spell we have as a party, so get ready, water dwellers.
I think I fucked up Gadget's life by giving myself aspect of the moon, which means I no longer have to sleep and I can't be forced to sleep by any means.
Yes, I'm unhappy about this.
I'm very sorry.
So I just got standard things. An extra attack and fast movement give me extra 10 feet of speed. And yeah, I get an extra attack on every turn now.
Did everyone else get an extra action attack?
Oh,
No.
yes, we did. Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't.
No, Treble didn't.
But that's all I could get. I wasn't able to choose.
It's all
Kinda
it's
gave it
class
me
specific,
automatically.
isn't it?
Yeah. It's class
Yeah.
specific. Right. Okay, so, yes, we joined the party as they've just woken up and been ambushed by Dain Ashglade and a lot of men. And that sounds worse than I intended it to.
Wait.
This is not a nightmare.
Yeah, so in the intervening moments, we'll say there has been a scuffle, and we now join the party as they're all kind of tied up in front of Dain and his soldiers, and he's just marching back and forth, just kind of giggling to himself and giving orders to the soldiers as they go back and forth. The sun is now high. We're about mid-morning at this point. You've been sat on the ground for a couple of hours as Dain has sent for a carriage to take you all away.
I have a question.
Yes,
What are we tied up with?
rope.
Sort of the burn through kind of rope?
If you want to chance your hand at this.
I don't think we should fight Dain.
What is the meaning of this? What?
Oh, quiet, you little twerp.
Oh, that's not very nice.
Of course it's not nice.
Oh, I get it.
Calbo, one of your horns is sticking into me. I
Sorry.
hope it's a horn.
I'm just,
What?
Stigville's just watching him, not saying anything.
One of the guards comes over and just like kicks some dust up at Treble's face. Quiet, you lot.
Who gave him all those cookies?
Notice how Treble's the only one that's being gagged.
The others are not gagged at all. We shall assume that Treble gobbed off ridiculously at the point of being tied up. It is also worth pointing out that Proserpine is not to be seen.
Guys, has anyone seen the cats?
She's probably in my mouth. she's
Here's
the gag. No, it would be sneezing if that was...
Yes, he will be sneezing. No, Proserpine is not the gag. So Dain, after being satisfied that the plans and preparations are being made, walks slowly over towards Stigveld and goes, you've put up quite the fight, and I must admire the way that you've ran so successfully. It's been a couple of weeks, and it's been hard to find out where you've been. But we found you. Turns out running into the forest is not a good idea when I control the birds.
Why
Why
don't
didn't we
you
think of that?
take off these bondage and see how far you get?
You really aren't very bright, Stigveld. Why would I do that? I have the control right now.
Don't talk to him! Don't talk to him!
And Dain just looks up at the soldier and he kicks dust in your face again.
Oh,
Trouble.
you bastard!
Leave that little man alone.
Where are you taking us?
Well, we have a place to take you, but I'm a little bit impatient. I was going to take you back to the fort, but I think I want to try this little experiment now. And he reaches into the pocket in his tunic and he pulls out a small skull, similar to the one that was binding you in place in the jail. It's a skull of a small animal. The shape is unfamiliar to you. It might be a dog, it might be a cat, it might be something not of this world. And he just blows gently on it, and the eyes start to glow. And Treble, Calbo, and Stig, you start to feel a bit drowsy. Whispers into the skull, incantations, and the three of you drift off to sleep. And then he looks down at Capri and goes, "You should be asleep right now."
Well, it's not going to be quite that easy for you, I'm afraid.
Uh-huh. Oh, aren't you the spirited one? What are we going to do with you?
I think I'll just stay here. I'll sit here awake and keep an eye on you. How about that?
Maybe. And then he looks at the two guards and points at Capri and goes, "If she tries anything, kill her." And then he turns the skull to himself and he sits cross-legged on the ground in front of Stigveld. His eyes focus on its eyes. And you watch Capri as his eyes just kind of... They don't change much, but you can just kind of see that they go glassy, as if he's not there anymore. But his eyes are awake and his body is still rigid, as opposed to the others who are slumped to sleep.
Oh, that's creepy looking.
And we enter the dream realm, and the three of you are stood, again, multiple copies of you stood in a circle, and Dain appears from the smoke in the centre and goes, "Welcome back, everybody."
Oh, dear.
And he turns to Stigveld again and goes, "I bet you're wondering why I need you.
Not really.
Well, I'm going to show you regardless."
Don't indulge your boyfriend, Stigveld.
I don't like the sound of this.
I just realised I said bondage instead of bond.
And as you say that, Treble, Dain just like flicks the air, and you feel a punch in your face.
Ah! Cur.
Leave
Shut
the little
up.
man alone.
If he would shut up, he would be left alone. And he turns us back to you, Stigveld, and he sweeps his arm around, and the swirling kind of cosmic pattern of the dream world starts to dissipate and shape, and it starts to take a familiar form to you. And you watch as the smoke kind of forms a mountain in the distance, a dark black, almost onyx black mountain, and then land kind of forms from it towards you. Small towns come up, valleys, rivers, fields. Buildings start to raise up from the ground around the group of you. All your copies disappear and you come back to being just the three individuals as people start to appear, and you recognize this as the market in High Dawn.
What is this?
I don't
I want to
understand.
show you something, Stigveld. You remember the market being a bustling place. Lots of goods were traded here, and High Dawn being a rather wealthy area. The unique properties of the stone mined from the mountains in the area brought wealth and prosperity to the entire country.
With those big, thick Goliath ladies as well.
I'm going to mute you at some point here just so I can get this description out.
Hey, it's just in my head. I'm there.
So, but now the market is sparse. Everything seems grayer and duller than you remember it. None of the vibrancy. The air feels cool to you rather than the warmth that you remember of it. Calbo starts to shiver because it's actually gotten a bit cold for him. As we're in a more northern continent here.
What's going on? Can you feel that?
This is not the real High Dawn. What trickery is this?
Oh, this is the real High Dawn, Stigveld. You haven't been here for years, but I wanted to show you what Ragus Zane has done to this place. And he points towards the mountain. You remember how jagged and precise and pure and beautiful Stonemouth Mountain was. But as you look up to it, you can see there is scaffolding and a large hole cut into the side of it. Especially into the largest mountain, one that is supposedly revered by your people.
What is he doing to these mountains? These are sacred. They should never be touched.
Well, you see, sacred stone is worth so much more gold than regular stone, Dain says. And a group of people start to file into the marketplace. They are Goliaths, but they look shabby. They're wearing kind of rags, and they are chained neck to neck. And you see that that Ragus Icebreaker Zane, as the new ruler, has actually has brought slavery back in.
Oh shit!
Something that you, as ruler, abolished.
I knew that he took my crown unjustly. I had a feeling about it, and now I know why. I have to get back here. I have to stop this. Why is nobody stopping him?
Because he controls this place, and I control him. Zane works for me. You see, the Black Stone has made him specifically very wealthy, but he has sacked this entire land. And it's wonderful. It's hilarious. This once powerful country of High Dawn brought to its knees by one corrupt ruler. It's great, isn't it?
I will see his head roll.
And as you are talking and gently raging, shabby woman walks past, and Dain holds his finger up to Stigveld and points towards her and guides your eyes, and you see that it's your mother. With a neck brace on, being held as a slave.
Mother!
She can't hear you. Well, you're not really here, but you are here. But this is real. Trust me. Or don't trust me, it's up to you. But this...
Why are you showing me this?
Because I want to show you why you are useful to me. I feel you've earned this. You've reached this point. And also, I just like torturing you slightly.
Don't listen to him.
As your mother walks past, she kind of looks to her left, and she looks right at you, Stigveld, as if she perceives that you're there. But she can't see you, but she just knows there is something there. And Dain turns to you, Treble, and goes, "What do you think of your friend's home?"
I see corruption on a massive scale. I feel for my friend. However, I do not trust your illusions.
They're not illusions, but it's interesting that you, possibly one of the most corrupt people I've ever met, would think this.
Pot calling the kettle black, some would say.
Well, yes, but I admit to my corruptions.
Silence.
And this is all in the name of something greater. Let me show you something else. And he turns around, he swishes his arm, and the world starts to disappear again. But as it does, Stigveld's mother just reaches forward, as if she can see Stigveld, and to reach the side of it, reach his face. And for a moment, you feel your mother's touch on your cheek.
Okay, now I'm going to cry.
As the illusion twists and twirls in the smoke and disappears. The world remains dark, but there is a kind of an orange light far in the distance. You can feel that you're in a cave. He goes, and Dain turns to you and says, "You won't believe where we are, Stigveld. We're in the mountain now.
Why have you brought us here?
We're in a place that no one has touched in millennia. And the reason why all this is important to me, and why this should be important to you, is at the end of this cave. So come along, children. Let me show you. And he just starts to walk in the cave. And he just turns his back to you and just starts walking.
Do not trust this user of the dark arts.
He's a trickster, and I know tricksters.
Some may say a tricker.
You fucking can't do anything serious, can you? Lodius.
But you never forget.
I have to follow him,
Would you like us to accompany you?
of course.
Okay.
Just be on your guard, though.
Always.
I have your back.
Let's go.
So as you follow him down, the corridor gets narrower and narrower till it's basically enough space for one person to walk in single file. And the light, this orange light, gets brighter and brighter as you reach towards it. And he reaches this stone wall, and he turns to you and goes, "Be very quiet, because what's in here can hear us." And he presses his hand to the stone, and it shimmers and disappears. And you walk in to this gargantuan cavern in the center of the mountain. At the very base of the ground is lava flowing up. There is stalagmites which are reaching up, that they are the size of towers. And in the middle of it, you see, pinned to a wall, is an enormous ancient dragon. 100 foot from snout to tail, wings the size of a small town. And Dain looks and he smiles and he goes, "This is what Zane will find when he digs further into here. This... And Cowboy, you should probably remember this one, because your race came from it. This is Bindraelf. This is the ancient dragon. This is the one that burned this world to the ground millennia ago."
My gods. Is it true?
It is true. It is very true. And Zane, that idiot Zane, has no idea why the mountain is sacred. He believes in all that ridiculous nonsense and lore that your priests tell. All this mountain of the gods and mountains of the origin, and oh yes, the Goliaths, they all came from this place. No. This is the reason this mountain is special. This mountain, several thousand years ago, didn't exist. Magic made it. And deep in its heart, it's a prison for a dragon that can destroy the world. And I want this dragon. And you, Stigveld, are my way of communicating with it.
There hasn't been a dragon sighted in millennia.
Well, you're seeing one right now.
Good God.
And it won't take long for Zane to get to it. And as soon as Zane gets to it, this whole country will burn. And this dragon will burn the world. But I can use you, Stigveld. See, this dragon's body is here, but its mind exists in a different place. And you are my conduit across all the realms. And I can control it.
Why am I the key? What do I have to do with all of this?
Well, it would be nice to believe that you're the chosen one, but quite frankly, you're not. All Goliaths have this ability. The problem is, you're the only one that's left High Dawn in several millennia. And it's not, as you are probably aware, it's not easy to get to High Dawn, even with teleportation. Your people have this wonderful, annoying predilection for blocking magic.
Yeah.
It seems that if you can't beat it to death, you aren't interested in it. So, I took my opportunity.
Sorry.
As soon
Beat it to death.
As soon as I found out that there was a Goliath on the main continent, oh, well, I had to have you, Stigveld. I had to have you.
Well, you don't have me. You won't have me.
By Bahamut, we will not let this happen. We can't let this happen.
Well, Dragon, it is happening, and there's nothing you can do about it.
We'll see about that.
Don't you remember the situation you find yourself in? You are currently tied up against a tree stump. Your idiotic little friend here is gagged.
Hey.
And that demon girl is rapidly gaining a hangover. So she's not going to be any use at all. And you hear in the background there's a rumble as the giant dragon breathes, and you see smoke billow out of its mouth. Now, let's come along. I fear he's waking up. But I will have this dragon, and I will have this world. And he starts to turn around to look at the dragon one more time.
Okay, so I'm going to stand there, hold my hand out like Thor. Give it a minute. Wait. Warhammer comes in like Mjolnir.
I didn't know you had that power.
I was just going to pass it to you.
We're in the dream world, mate. I can do whatever I want.
Then I am a wizard.
And Dain looks at you and goes, Where on earth did you get something like that?
It's for me to know and you to find out. Smack.
Well, because we're in the dream world and not actually in combat, I'll let you have that one. So, the hammer attaches itself to your left hand. You hold it with two hands and you just whack him across the face. And it's almost like time goes into slow motion as this translucent blue warhammer crashes into his face, and you watch the skin ripple across into and blood and teeth
like a
coming
Zack
out of his
Snyder film.
mouth. Yeah, like a Zack Snyder film. Everything goes black and white and in slow motion.
And his Leonard
And
Cohen
then
playing.
Cohen starts playing. What is that weird song?
Hallelujah.
And he flies backwards into the open, and the dream world crashes around you. And you remain in darkness for a minute. And Stigveld, you feel again the hand of your mother on your cheek before you start to wake up in the real world. And as your eyes open, you see Dain on the ground spitting blood out, and the soldiers running off. What happened? What happened, sir? What happened, sir? Fucking kill them! And he stands up, and he's like, his face is shattered, and there's teeth everywhere. And he just says, "No, don't kill them. Put them in the cart. We take them to the fort, and I will deal with them then." And he scuttles off, and he goes, "You'll regret that, Stigveld."
I enjoyed that.
What on earth just happened? You guys were having crazy dreams. It's like being stuck on a waltzer, being tied to you lot.
What's a waltzer?
Never mind. It's a place from where I'm from.
What, the local fucking fair?
Yes, did I not tell you?
And the guard, one of the guards hurries away with Dain and starts trying to fuss over him, trying to clean up the blood. At which point, Dain is very unhappy with this, puts his hand on his chest and immolates him with a very close range fireball. And he wanders off back into the woods, and you don't see Dain again. And the other soldiers kind of come over to you and kind of grab all your shoulders and go, "Right, come on, come with us.
Get off
Up
me.
you get."
Don't touch me.
And he slaps you across the face, Stigveld. He goes, "Come with us!" And he holds a knife to your throat.
I'll touch me again and I'll kill you.
Yeah, when you're big enough. And he,
How big do you
all
want
get
him to be?
There are a pair of carts, horse-drawn carts that are pulled up, and each of them has 2 cages in. And you are all ushered into each cart. So on one cart is Stigveld and Calbo, and on the other is Capri and Treble.
Oh, don't leave me with him. Shut up.
And the cages are all the same size. Calbo and Capri, perfectly comfortable. Treble, it's a luxury for you. It's the biggest house you've ever had. And Stigveld is like a pretzel. He's kind of squished in there and kind of bent over, and is having to basically hug his knees to have any form of comfort.
A pain in the neck, this.
You also realise that your weapons have been taken. And you still have all your other supplies, but...
I've also got magic.
Well, you have magic, yes, but you need to decide how best to use it.
Oh, I'm waiting, don't worry.
When Treble gets comfortable in his cage, he sneezes.
Choo! Blah!
Where are you, little one?
That also knocked my gag off. Allergy. I'm not allergic to cages.
And you see out of Treble's pack Proserpine just jumps out. He's obviously transformed from something that was in there.
Oh.
And he moves from Treble's cage into Capri's cage, nuzzles her leg, then clings onto her belt and just turns into like a little pouch.
Hello, old friend. I knew you wouldn't be far.
You hear a whip, and the guards start whipping the horses, and you all start to move off away from Moves.
Can I do something, please?
What would you like to do?
Can I do my talk to animals skill?
Yeah, go for it.
Right.
And who do you want to talk to?
The horse, please.
Okay.
Hey. Hello. Hello there. Hello.
Whoa.
Hi there. Hello. Do you know where we're headed?
No. Just follow the road, or get the whip.
How long do we walk for?
I don't know, follow the road, or I get the whip.
This is useless. Okay. Oh, waste of fucking time.
What did you think a horse was going to tell you?
Tell me where he lives.
You didn't ask him that.
Ask his name. Find out. Get him to stop.
Okay. Hey, horse. Hello again. What's your name?
Peter.
Okay, Peter. Where do you live, Peter?
It's a stable in Movis.
Oh. Okay, Peter. Thank you. Thanks for your time. Enjoy your work.
It's nice. We're
Peter, shut up now.
Hey.
Okay, Peter. Thanks. Bye.
Well, you asked.
Shh, Peter, shut up. Demon girl. We're headed to Movis.
Well, then we're right on the right track, aren't we? That's where we're headed.
It's a free taxi carriage.
Get that infernal loot for you.
Can you send your Oh no, never mind. They can't understand the cat like I can. Never mind. I think we should make ourselves comfortable. It's going to be quite a long trip.
How about we face away from each other and just stay quiet?
Wow, someone's cranky.
No, this is my normal... This is how I normally am.
Very well.
That's how...
Sorry, what was that?
Nothing.
Okay.
Stigveld, turn round a bit. Shuffle round.
It's a bit tight.
I'm going to try and burn through your ropes.
You're going to kill him! You don't know how to do this kind of maneuver. We're out
I'm
murdering.
confident.
Oh my god, you're going to have to roll for that shit.
You really
Someone's
are.
going to get HP loss here.
I just don't burn my hands. They're my biggest asset.
Really? Shame, isn't it?
You've never had a Goliath finger in you.
Oh, made me feel queasy, that. Actually, my doctor's a Goliath, and I have a prostate exam every year.
Could wave out of Treble's throat.
Yes. It's fine until he kisses me on the back of the neck. I don't know what that bit's about.
Candy, can you do some artwork for that?
I could, but I really prefer not to.
Christ.
I'm sorry, but you can't do artwork of a doctor fingering a halfling. That's going to look bad. It's going to look terrible.
Couldn't or shouldn't?
Wow.
We've got a pod title name.
Wow. Oh, please no. Right, okay, so for you to use your breath here,
Oh, God. This is going to...
use a sleight of hand.
Oh.
Because normally when you use breath weapon, it has to be a dex saving throw against, so we're going to use a dex skill check here. So bear in mind that you have 2 guards on the front of your carriage, and there are 2 guards on horses behind the carriages. So you need to roll a sleight of hand here. 1, to burn through the ropes, and 2, to not burn Stigveld.
I think you should convince him not to do this, dear.
If you have a previous save from earlier, make sure you still have that stick.
No, we don't save scum
Yeah,
here. This is Iron Man mode.
5.
The cloud sink's corrupt.
Pressing F5 over and over again.
So what do you want me to roll?
Roll a d20 for a sleight of hand check.
It'd be nice knowing
You
your
do get
Stigveld.
+1 in.
Do you get plus what?
You get +1 in it.
Yeah. This is going to be needed.
Oh, God. It's been nice knowing you, mate.
It is 7.
Oh, no. You're taking damage.
So, yes, Stigveld take 1d6 of damage.
Whoa.
And the rope isn't burnt.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You miss and you basically scorch the back of Stigveld's knuckles.
So I roll a d6, yeah?
Yeah, roll a d6 and whatever you get is the damage you take.
6.
Here we go.
Fuck it
Get
out.
ready. Did it work?
No.
Are you free?
Oh.
Demon girl, do you
Jump
smell
time.
barbecue?
Yes, what is that?
It smells good.
Smells like burnt pubes.
Oh,
Burnt my hands, not that.
Fucking hell.
Sorry, it was worth a shot.
no, it wasn't.
It could have been good because they'd opened the cage and I'd have been like, "Brah!"
Yes, but unfortunately you're now sat in the cage in pain and annoyed.
Well, I reckon I could break through these ropes with just pure strength.
I mean, if you want to roll a strength check and test, you're going to have to roll pretty high.
No, we'll wait.
We're getting a taxi to Movis. I know your two
Yeah.
characters don't know that, but we are.
Did you not hear when I... Roll a perception check, Treble.
Oh, God. 19.
19. You look around and you actually see Movis is starting to get smaller in the distance.
Oh, shit. We need to break out of here.
Stupid horse.
We need to get...
No. The horse said he lived in Movis. Didn't say he
Oh,
was
you
going to Movis.
fucker!
What is your personal perception? You must have... Fucking hell. I told you exactly what he said. You asked where he lived. Didn't ask where you were going. Right, you did ask where he was going. The horse doesn't fucking know.
Right, okay. Demon girl.
Oh, no, what?
We're not going to Movis. Look. Cat.
Yes.
You need to help us get out of here.
Where are we going?
I don't want to find out.
What do you expect me to do against 6 cards?
Can't you turn yourself into a bloody
Scissors?
ballista and kick the fuck out of them? I don't know. Can you do something?
And you see the pouch on Capri's side, the head turned back into a cat, and he just raises an eyebrow at you and goes,
You've never met a mimic before, have you?
Oh, so you're a mimic.
What do you think I've been doing?
I don't know. It's some kind of spell. I've not been talking to animals for long. I'm new to this.
and the cat head pouch looks up at you, Capri, and goes,
Why?
Well, you can turn into something to help us. Turn into a sword or something.
You're not using my cat as a weapon.
Oh, well, fuck it then. We'll go to our demise. I'm going to sleep.
and as you start to drift off, because the guards can hear all this. One of the guards pulls his sword out of the scabbard and just whacks the top of your cage, Treble, makes a loud clanging noise, goes, You're not sleeping!
Shut up, you brute.
Stigveld. I have another plan.
Oh, God!
It better be better than the last one.
Have you tried your hammer trick like in the dream? Does it work?
What's he going to catch it with his fucking teeth?
I thought I
It'll
was.
break through the cage for a start.
I thought I was stupid. It's a dream hammer. It only works in the dream world.
Yeah. It only exists in the dream world.
Remember after that party?
Yeah, well, it was before the party.
Oh,
Oakensnarl gave it to him as a way of fighting Dain in the dream.
Yeah.
Oh, shut.
Come on, Piggy.
You could chew my bonds.
We need to get out of here, or we're going to be like miles away from Movis. We're going to be in some kind of... Looking at the map I've got here, I'm out of character, by the way. Looking at the map I've got here, we're either heading to this mountain range, or we're avoiding Movis completely and heading down to one of these other towns in the east, which is, let me zoom in there, Funhalvi, or Sobra, or Osha, or the Triumvirate. Oh, shit!
So, if someone would like to roll a survival check for me.
Oh, shit. We don't want to go triumvirate, guys.
Um,
That's his base.
I'll do it.
Yep.
22.
You look up and you see that you're heading east.
We're going to the triumvirate.
Yeah, he's taking us to those.
Yeah, we can't go there. We can't go there. We'll die. We'll perish.
Hang on. So we're on horse carriage in cages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can't be that heavy if the cages have been drawn by horse cart.
Oh, so you mean like to do some rocking?
Yeah.
Try it. I'm not heavy enough to even rock a cage, so I'm fucked.
Yeah.
We'll
Okay.
steal it,
Well,
kinda.
what would you like to try?
Big aim.
Stigveld,
Yes.
why don't we try and rock these cages off the carriage? We're big enough. If we start to move back and forth, maybe we can do this.
That's a good idea. I can see that we're heading east. We do not want to go that way.
No.
Okay, well, so to roll these cages, what you're probably going to want to do is
Pray.
acrobatics. It's going to be acrobatics check. Because basically what you need to try and do is move the cages. It doesn't require that much strength, because as you said, they're not that heavy. They're heavy, but
I think
impossible
Stigveld's
for
got
any
actually
to
good
carry.
acrobatics, hasn't he?
I've got +4, bitch.
Oh, you have as
No,
well.
he's better than me. I've got good athletics.
Ah.
I just don't have very good dice.
So yeah, if you both roll an acrobatics check,
D20?
D20.
12.
Oh, God.
What did you get, Biggie?
4 + 4. 8.
So you rock the cages back and
Just
forth.
looks
you rock the
stupid.
cages back
I'm
and
just having
forth.
fun.
And yeah, you start to smile and laugh, but you don't actually get to move them anywhere. It takes you a second to actually realise they're bolted to the cart. These are prisoner transport carts.
Damn it.
Yeah.
That doesn't work.
They've dealt with this before, haven't they? They've dealt with
This is
idiots
incredibly
before.
frustrating.
Oh, shit.
Guys, I potentially have an idea. You said we can use magic, can't we?
Yes.
You can only talk to me.
potentially
You,
have an
you
idea.
can only talk to me, by the way. They're on a different carriage.
Little one.
Because I had an idea, but I thought we can't really share ideas, can we, when, when
No.
the characters can't talk?
Exactly. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could potentially spook these horses, but I don't know if we want them to go bolting with us still inside.
Well, it could get the cages pried open. Who knows? But we could really injure ourselves. I mean, it's worth a shot.
I could create a strike of lightning using minor illusion to fall right by their side.
I can actually conjure lightning anyway.
Maybe I could make a thunderclap to go with it.
We could both combine our magic.
Do you mean work together?
Yes. Ugh.
Oh, that's a foreign concept, but let's try it.
Let's do this. So,
Okay, so the Wonder Twins are going to use lightning.
Thunderwave and lightning.
Very, very frightening.
Yeah, exactly.
Form of...
Let me just check my die. I think it's a... Let me see. I have not used this before. I'm getting excited.
So, Thunderwave, it's actually a
2d8.
a con save.
Is it? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it's 2d8 of damage, but I have to roll the save.
Yes.
I also need to find a stat block for a horse.
A dumb
Give
horse.
me a second here.
Only there was
Peter.
something that could.
Oh
turn
no!
into-
What if we kill
Pea.
Peter? He's got a name and everything. We've humanised him.
We're just frightening him, that's all.
Thunderwave's not
Yeah,
just
so
a
I
frightening thing.
I think he would be a war horse. That seems about right.
That
doesn't
makes sense.
it? Yeah. That says large beast. I don't think a horse is a large beast. What's a riding horse count as?
Beast
It's a
of
large beast as well.
burden.
Fine.
Sorry, Big, I was thinking similar things.
Right. Cons +1. Okay, right. So he needs to roll fucking high as well. Well, he gets a natural 1.
Yes. So it's 2d8 worth of damage.
Yeah, 2d8's worth of damage.
So let me 6 and come on baby girl. 5.
6 and 5. Okay, so
Plus an absolutely shock up the ass from some thunder.
It just killed the horse.
so Capri, are you doing something as well with this?
Yeah,
So we have a combined effect.
I'm just doing minor illusion, which is literally just a sensory effect to make a thunder.
I'm trying to kill it.
But it doesn't do any damage or anything. It's just a sensory thing.
Right. Okay.
There'll be horse shit everywhere.
So as Peter is just trotting along quite nicely, just doing a horsey hum to himself. A cloud appears in the sky right above him. As Treble kind of like twists his fingers and turns them around like Doctor
Can I say my
Strange.
spell, please?
Oh, yes, go on.
Thunder! Thunder! Thunder wave!
And the electricity fills the air and the static, and you feel like the hairs on the back of your neck rise up, and this bolt of lightning hits the ground just as Capri kind of punches the air, and his enormous, deafening thunderclap pows out. And Peter's like, fuck, shit, no, sky's falling, and he starts running. And he drags the carriage faster and faster and faster as you head further and further away from Movis towards the tree line. And he's running, and the soldiers are trying hard to hold him back, and he ends up kicking back and kicks one of the soldiers off. And one of the other soldiers is the one remaining soldier is trying to hold onto it. The two that were following behind are like now starting to gallop after you. What do you do from here?
Did I zap him?
Yeah, we need to
Yeah,
get
you hit him. You hit him for a lot of damage.
Did I?
He's not looking very good, yeah.
Oh, poor Peter. So are we just like coursing down a hill or something like that?
Yeah. Just coursing down a hill, you've got a kind of a gentle slope up to the side of you. You are on a road, but it's like it doesn't matter how well the roads are made around Movis. You're bouncing up and around.
Demon
everywhere.
girl, do one of your spells quickly.
I'm thinking.
All you can hear in the background is fuck from Peter.
Demon girl, quick! Oh, we don't have long.
We need to get rid of the soldiers now.
Well, you've got rid of one of the soldiers.
There's one left, isn't there?
Can you tentacle him
there's
or
one
something
left.
like that?
I can tentacle him, I think, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to use chill touch on him, please.
Ooh, chill touch. Okay, that's a roll to hit, isn't it?
And that is
So give me a roll to hit.
20.
20. Ooh. Nice. So you do double damage on that one. What is the damage on chill touch?
Damage is 9.
9. What? Just a flat 9, is it?
Well, it was 6 plus 3, sorry.
6 plus 3, so it's 18.
Yeah.
Oh, shit,
So
yeah,
you just,
sorry.
because you critted, so you just stick your hand out, the ice ejects from your hand with great speed, wraps around him, and you just see his body freeze, and then with the shaking of the carriage, it just collapses into dust.
Yes! Now we're just on a runaway horse carriage.
Yes. And again, in the background, all you're hearing is fuck, as Peter just keeps running.
Right.
And I can also use, I could put the horse to sleep now.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Do we have any, horse, I don't know, ketamine or something?
Horse
I can use
whisperer.
it on any creature.
Talk to him.
So I need to actually cast this one, which is... I'm actually not sure about this, because I think it's going to damage... So it says this spell sends creature... I don't really want to kill Peter, to be quite honest.
Hang on then. I've got a plan.
Okay.
It's going to be lasagna at
I've
some
got a
point.
plan.
Don't worry about it.
I've got a plan. Peter!
What?
Peter.
Light, sky's falling,
Peter,
sky's falling.
Slow down, I have carrots.
Oh, and you just hooves dig into the ground straight away, and you just come to a screeching halt. Carrots?
Yes, just wait there. Once we get out of these cages, I'll get you carrots.
Whoa.
Now we need to concentrate.
Wait, hang on. The sky isn't falling.
No, Peter.
You gonna-
need to relax.
Looks up. Oh.
Peter,
you
the
just-
sun's going down. Sun's getting real low. Come on, relax.
Oh.
Relax.
And for the first time in your life, you see a horse sit down. Just his bum just hits the ground. And apparently they do this. I've never seen it happen before, but yeah, he just sits down and he just looks like a very long dog. His head just
That's his full name now, Peter Long Dog.
Just panting.
That's a good boy. We won't be long. Now, Demon Girl, we need to get out of here and catch up with the other carriage as quick as we can.
How far away are the fallen soldiers?
They're dead. There's no such thing as a fallen soldier anymore.
How far?
Because Peter was running so fast downhill, you're about a mile away from Stigveld and Calbo, and if you look back, you can see the two rear guard are starting to catch up, but you've got about 2 or 3 minutes.
We need to get
before
out
they
of these
reach you.
cages, Demon Girl.
Proserpine, where are you?
Turn into a key.
He pops off your belt and transforms back into a cat, and he looks up and says,
Achoo!
What do you need?
Would he actually be able to turn into a key that could free us?
Or a lockpick. Look,
I don't want to set that precedent because you might break my game.
but look, he turned into a fucking log.
Yeah, but he hasn't seen the key, has he? So how can he turn into a key that he
A
hasn't seen?
lockpick then.
That is a very good point.
A lockpick.
Sorry,
Yeah, well done, Stig. Let's help the DM out.
You're a mile away. You don't know
just
what's
trying to
happening.
stick to the rules.
What if he
Proserpine.
turned into a crowbar?
Search the carriage, see if you can find a key. Go outside and is there like a window that you can slip in and out of in the carriage?
It's a cage, and remember, cats are made of liquid, so we can just go through the bars.
Yeah, so just kind of search around and see if there's any.
Shit, I need to find Proserpine's character sheet. Right.
I didn't know the cat had his own character sheet.
He's a character. You can do rolls against him if you want.
Oh, I wouldn't dare.
And he got a 19 on an investigation
Nice.
check. So he hops off the back of the cart and kind of sprints up to where the soldier fell off earlier on. And he I'm going to do an athletics check to make sure he gets back in time. He got another 19 on, so he sprints straight back, hops up with a ring of keys in his mouth. There are 5 keys on it.
Oh shit, that cat's OP.
So
Scramble.
But none of them say which is which.
Choose them all, quick. Stop panicking. Stop panicking.
Pass them through, please.
And he just swings his head up and chucks them through and just kind of sits on the outside of the cage.
Are they? Do all the keys look the same, or do they have any distinguishing features?
Just fucking try them all.
No,
One that says Cage 1.
there is one that is incredibly ornate. The other 4 are for the cages.
Okay, well, let's just try one, the not ornate one then. One of the not ornate ones.
Roll me a d4.
1.
1. You put the key in, it doesn't work.
On to the next one.
Yep. So you put in the second key, and this time you hear a click and it opens.
Yes. So
So Proserpine stands to the side, and the cage door swings open. You stand up on the back of the trailer, and you just kind of like stretch up, and you feel your back click, and you let your tail stretch out ever so slightly.
yeah, I dust myself off and then start to walk towards where the other cart would be.
Demon girl, get me out of here.
Oh, sorry, I forgot about you. All right, I guess seeing as we work so well as a team, come on then, I'll get you out. So,
What are you doing? This is a prime opportunity.
What?
what?
Opportunity?
Oh.
How dare you?
What's in your bag?
What?
The bag.
That's my bag.
Yes.
That's my journal.
Okay then, bye.
No!
The bag, I'd like to keep it, please. For now.
How far away are the soldiers?
They're like almost bearing down upon
By
you.
keep it, do you mean just hold it for me?
I just want to have a rummage later. I'll take it now and I'll keep it on me.
Very well.
Okay, let's try that third key.
So the third key opens his cage.
Oh, can I have my bag back, please?
Nope, I'm keeping it.
How about if I could persuade you to give me my...
Nope, you'll have it back when I'm finished with it.
We don't have time for this.
God.
You heard him.
So a few seconds later, the guards will be with you. So sorry, in a few seconds, the guards will be with you. So what are you
Have you
going
got some
to do?
illusion or anything like that?
So I will show you where you are.
We need to hide.
Yeah. Hang on.
How many fucking spells have you got?
All of them.
So to describe the scene, you have a kind of a slightly rocky hillside next to you, which may be about 15 foot high in total, with a kind of flat plateau of land. To the kind of the right of where the cart is stopped, there is the path with some little shrubberies around. There is a tree line around the outside as well, and there are some dead trees kind of littering the
Let's
ground.
go hide around there. In fact, I'm not even listening.
Right.
I go do it. I go hide in the tree line.
You're hiding the tree line. Roll me a stealth check,
Okay.
because you can hear the hooves
18.
of the horses at this point. 18. You just slip into the brush and disappear.
I'm going to hide him No, I'm going to go into the trees too.
Yeah. Come on.
Okay, roll me a stealth check as well.
5.
Oh, for fuck's
5.
sake.
You run into the trees, but your tail is sticking out.
Ah, shit.
So the guards kind of like come up and stop behind the cart. About 2 minutes later, followed by the cart with Calbo and Stigveld still in it, and they are shouting, "Oh, where are they? Where are they?"
Keep quiet, little one. They'll never see us in here.
Can I do a perception check?
Yes. What are you trying to perceive?
The tail sticking out.
Yep. Try and perceive that.
Okay, cool.
17.
17. Yeah, you can see that a tail stick out.
Demon girl, your tail.
Oh, thank you. It's tucked in.
You're welcome.
Okay, so yeah, your tail is now.
Fuck you, DM. Fuck you.
Always took in.
Okay, so you have 4 soldiers to deal with. The 2 soldiers on the cart where they turned up with Stigveld and Calbo, they hop off, and the 2 soldiers that were on the horses have now hopped off, and they are now actively starting to search.
So we were doing all this, but we were going to stop at a campsite anyway. Oh, what dicks. We've got no patience whatsoever.
No. Yeah, so
Taking 2 of the guards out already though, so that's not too bad.
yeah, you have to you have
What
taken
about
2 of the
poor
guards
Peter
out.
Longdog that's just sat there waiting for a carrot? I feel sorry for him.
I mean, in fact, Peter looks up and notices that you're gone, Trevor, and goes, "Where's my carrot?" And he kind of stands up and goes to move, but one of the guards has put the brake on the cart, so he can't pull
Peter
forward.
Longdog's so sad.
I was promised carrot.
It's been a bad day for him.
It kind of sits out, and you actually start to see that there is kind of like burn marks down his side
Oh,
from the
stop
lightning
it!
strike that hit him. You wanted to use lightning against a horse. I'm just going to twist the knife slightly with it.
How far away in feet are the soldiers?
So you've got 2 soldiers, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet, and about 50 feet.
Demon girl, let's just wait here. Let's just wait.
Okay, but I've got something up my sleeve potentially.
Okay.
I could potentially charm him, the nearest one, into opening those cages.
Okay, so if both of you would like to roll perception checks as well.
I love a good charm.
15.
13.
Okay, Treble, you can see that one of them is wearing the insignia of a sergeant and is carrying a long sword as opposed to a regular
Demon
sword.
girl,
Yes.
that one there's in charge. Look closely. Look at the insignia.
Yes, I see it. If we can bring him a little closer to us, I can probably charm him.
Hang on then.
And the guards are all going to roll perception checks. I finally have enough dice to do this. Multiple guards at once. Okay, and one more. Right, okay, so only one of the guards hears the whistle. And it is not Sergeant. It is, he's just a regular infantryman. He's carrying a spear. And
Coming closer.
He turns to look at you. So the guard kind of moves forward and starts to look. So he's going to roll another perception check. An investigation check, because he's now going to investigate. Yeah. So the guard has walked over. He's standing just outside the bushes where Capri and Treble are hunkered down. He's going to roll investigation. Ooh, and he gets a 6. So he just kind of peers over, and he just takes his spear and just kind of starts parting bushes. You can feel it rustling in front of your face.
Demon girl, do your charm.
We don't want to charm this one. We want to charm the sergeant.
Can't we just slit his throat then?
I mean, I could. Are they not going to notice if there's a dead body on the floor?
You could wear his armor or his skin.
Who's there?
Shit!
He's got a passive perception of a 12, so he can hear you.
Actually,
Yes.
if we pulled him into the bushes and dispatched of him, I could disguise myself as him.
Yes, bring him in.
You bring him in.
And he starts to look around and goes, Sarge, I think there's someone here.
Just drag him in. Right.
I told you he can hear you.
Right.
What is wrong with
No.
you? He can hear you, and you keep plotting in front of him.
Me and Treble and Capri are now going to together drag him in, so we need to roll something to drag him into the bushes really quick.
Both roll strength checks.
Right. Oh, for fuck's sake!
Uh-oh.
You want to grab someone who's twice the size of you?
I got 10.
I also got 10.
That's not enough. We both burst out, grab onto him, and he's just like, "What the fuck?" And he just grabs it.
I'm clinging onto his legs.
Sarge, come over here! Help!
No, that was your fault.
Oh, it was your fault.
Getting my hands burnt doesn't seem so bad now.
The other soldiers run over and just they start kind of grabbing at you and trying to get at it. I'm going to give you one chance both to escape here. So both roll dex checks.
Absolutely fucked it.
Cobo, can you see what's going on over there?
Oh.
No.
Okay.
It looks like they found something in the bushes.
Hang on. I got 17. I can't remember what my dexterity is. 17.
What did you get, Candy?
8.
8. So the guard that you tried to and failed to pull into the bush just kind of grabs the belt on the back of your
I got 17 plus 3.
Okay, throws you over his shoulder, Capri, and just kind of holds you tight, and you just feel like his arm just kind of like pushing into your waist, like you can't move. Doesn't matter how hard you kick or scream or whatever, you're kind of stuck on his shoulder.
So I'm kind of suspended, but am I sort of dangling?
Yeah, it's like a fireman's lift over his shoulder.
Is there anything I still have the keys on me, so can I throw them to...
Yes.
Yes, sleight of hand check, please. This is all very D&D this episode, isn't it? Lots of rolling of dice.
That's a 19.
19. You managed to just toss the...
Before you throw them to me, can I have my bag back?
We don't have time for this. I can't move.
I want my bag back.
It's in my tunic. I'm pinned.
I want my bag back.
Okay, you don't have time for this conversation, seeing there are guards around you, so we're going to ignore that happened.
Oh.
Capri throws the key... Ow. Punch the mic stand.
Don't get that angry. We're just trying.
That was a really satisfying sound, though.
Yeah. Capri throws the keys, and Treble just
I grab them and sprint to them guys.
So where are you sprinting? Back to the car?
Yeah, to get them guys out.
Right, okay. So the guards obviously all notice this one.
I'm a stealthy little man.
In fact, actually, yeah, roll stealth. Let's see if the guards noticed you. Bear in mind that they had you in their hands.
18.
Fuck off.
I'll put a webcam on my dice if you want.
No, it's fine. Okay, so in the kind of the tussle and the hustle and like trying to get Capri and
like a hobbit,
trying
underneath.
to grab onto you. Yeah, you went straight underneath. They haven't spotted where you've gone. You dive under the cart and scrabble out the other side.
Yeah.
You don't have long, so you're going to need to roll.
I know 2 keys that work. I know 1 key that works from one of the set. Oh, hang on. No, I don't, do I? It weren't me.
You don't know.
It weren't me that used them.
You don't know which key is which.
Yeah, it weren't me that used them.
So you are going to have to roll. You are going to have to roll something, and I need to find what it is. There isn't anything for like mechanics, is there?
No, wouldn't it be like a D5 again or whatever? D4.
No, it'll be a D20.
Survival or sleight of hand.
Yeah, I tell you what. Just do it sleight of hand. That seems the best one. It's the
for any DMs listening out there. We apologise if we're trying. We're getting there.
We're new at this.
We are
11 episodes into playing this game.
I think you're doing fantastic, Gadget.
Why, thank you.
Right, so okay.
So roll 2 sleight of hand checks.
So I got a 2.
2. So the first key doesn't work.
Oh God. 15.
Come on, Treble,
15.
you can do it.
Second key works. Whose cage are you opening?
Stigveld.
Okay, so you open.
I'm not a fucking idiot.
So you open Stigveld's cage.
And he goes,
he kind of bursts out from his pretzel form onto the ground. The guards turn around. No, let the big one out.
We are weaponless though, aren't we still?
I got my hands.
You tossed a fucking bear.
Your burnt hands.
Really worried?
His burnt hands. I've got an idea, Stigveld. Toss the cage.
Toss a horse.
Toss the cage with the dragon in at the men.
Stupid.
He burnt your knuckles by the looks of things.
Burnt my hands.
Revenge is a dish best served tossed.
Can we not just get him out the cage?
You
gotta be quick.
You can.
Okay.
You get one more opportunity to roll before they charge
Okay,
you.
I'm rolling.
I'm gonna.
I've got the keys. Remember,
I was just gonna rip the door off.
with your hands.
It's my
Those
fun.
mini
Threw a
Stigville.
bear
What's he
last
going to use?
episode.
Why didn't you just
Strong.
Why didn't you get out early when you were in it?
Because I was crumpled up like.
Yeah, he's
couldn't,
in a stress position.
I couldn't move.
Okay, try it then. Okay.
No, you can use the. So what do you want?
Key
Do you
first.
want to do the key or the? Yeah.
Do we only get one attempt at this?
You get one attempt either way.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Is this on me now?
Well, it's on whichever one of you pick.
Do you want to? Shall I rip it or do you want to do the key?
Oh, rip it.
Get me out. Come on.
I don't want to be blamed to this.
Treble. Get that key ready.
It's ready. Yes, it's ready. It's ready.
I was expecting you to just fumble them and say no.
Oh, I've dropped them. I've dropped them.
Acting.
They're
Acting.
gone. They're gone. Underneath the
Oh,
car.
for
about
fuck's
your
sake!
There was a lovely ornate key on there as well.
It's a
Damn.
good job I rolled a 19 and I've got +4.
Yeah, you just kind of grab. You don't even grab the door of the cage. You just grab the side of it and just rip it open.
Let's. Oh.
So now you're all out of the cage, but Capri is still in danger.
We need to
So
bum
she's
rush
being
him.
carried by one of the guards.
Guys.
Stigveld, bum rush them.
4, 5, 6, 7. I can.
I won't
run
reach
up.
him.
I can. I can.
Meanwhile, I'm desperately trying to like poke him in the eye with my tail and stuff, but I'm kind of.
I can go up to the
missing.
guy who's got Capri.
Go.
I can get there.
Well,
As well.
you're not in initiative now, so if you want, I'll let you sprint this distance anyway.
All right, so
Yeah.
we'll all run up then.
Okay, so if you run up, and right now we're going to roll for initiative.
Oh yeah.
So you have 4 guards.
I got 18.
16.
7.
That's one. 17.
I got
Yeah,
7.
make sure you put your pluses on.
I got 7 in total.
So Stigveld got 18.
Mm-hmm.
What do you get, Calbo?
17.
Yep. Capri?
14.
It's so hard to be a DM controlling so many characters at once. I don't know how you do it, man.
Painful.
I struggle with half a character.
Right, okay, so we're starting off with the sergeant who was the one carrying Capri. Because he rolled a natural 20.
Whoa!
I've got a question. Can I ask a question?
Yeah?
If he's carrying her, can he fight while carrying her? And then do we...
He might
at
not
risk
want
of
to fight. He
hitting
might
her?
just want to run.
Are we at risk of hitting her if he's carrying her?
So you are at risk of hitting her. He can't hit you because he's basically having to concentrate on carrying Capri.
Get off me! Ugh. Oh, you big oaf! Ugh.
Shut up!
Ugh, hurts. You shut up.
You shut up.
Okay.
But his movement is kind of embuggered, so he can only go 15 feet. So he's going to move 10, 15. So he's going to just try and move away, trying to take Capri back to one of the cages.
No! Ugh, get off me! Guys!
Stigveld, it's your turn.
You said that I'll hurt Capri.
We've got no
eventually.
weapons, remember?
Yeah, you're all using hand weapons at the minute.
Just hands, yeah.
Burnt hands. You must have a disadvantage as well with your burnt hands.
Oof,
Wasn't that
hurry
much
up, guys,
damage?
he stinks.
No. So I was going to try.
Literally took the hair off his knuckle.
Yeah, it's true.
If Capri is in initiative, though, can she do something while she's on his
So
shoulder?
So when it's Capri's turn, she can try and escape.
Okay, I'll leave her for now then. I'll just.
Well, she's not going anywhere from
Yeah.
there.
I'll just punch this guy that's right in front of me.
Okay, so roll to attack.
If I get it hit /DC +7, that plus a 7 on, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought it did. That's 21.
Yeah, that hits.
And it's just 5.
There's 5. Okay, so you just grab him by the scruff of his armor and just punch him in the face straight away. And it's the burnt hand as well, so it gives you that kind of extra painful pleasure as you kind of punch into his face. And he just like spits blood up. What do you do for your second action?
Oh yeah.
Other hand.
Yeah, other hand.
Fair enough. Roll to hit.
Goliaths are ambidextrous.
These are such good rolls. 19 +7.
So that's another 5. So just as his head lolls back up, you just punch it again, and he's already looking pretty rough.
like a boxing, one of those boxing things that we called falls.
Yo, soldier.
Calbo, it's your turn.
Okie dokie. I'm going to go towards the guy in front of me.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm literally there anyway.
Yeah, the one straight in front of you, yep.
And I'm going to attack.
Okay.
With my hands, obviously.
Yeah, so unarmed strike.
9 plus 6.
9 plus 6. Yeah, you hit him.
Yay.
So he's not looking at you at the time. He's kind of turned to watch Stigveld beating the snot out of his friend, and you just punch him in the back of his skull.
And I want to follow that up with a bonus action.
Yep, go for the bonus. Flurry of blows.
With a furious flailing flurry of fucking fists of fire.
Nice. Okay, yeah, give me the attack roll.
3.
Yeah, you miss him so hard.
But I have a second action.
Yeah, so while you're doing the flurry of blows, you're just doing that kind of like Mac from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, that just kind of air karate.
It's warming me up, getting me ready for my follow-up attack.
Kind of thing going on.
I'm going to continue, so I've got 10 plus 6 is 16.
Yeah, that hits. Is that another unarmed strike?
Yes.
And how much damage does that do?
For fuck's sake, 1. Plus 3, 4.
Do you get to roll for yours? I don't get to roll for mine.
I'm just checking as an unarmed strike. Yeah, it's 1d6 plus 3. So we didn't do the damage for the first one. So you've done one. We'll say that roll is your first attack. You punch him in the back of the head.
Oh, yeah.
So roll your d6 again.
It's a 3. Plus
3.
3,
So
6.
6 plus 4. So 11. 11? No, 10. Yeah. Sorry, brain's melted today. Long day at work. Okay, so you punch him in the back of the head. You do a bit of air karate as he turns around, looks at you confused, and then you just knee him in the balls. And it is now
Take that.
So it's now the guard's turns. And the one with the spear is the one that Stigveld just brutalized. And now that's his turn, so he is going to try and jab you with his spear, Stigveld.
Mm-hmm.
And what is his attack? There it is, spear. And that is a 9 plus 3. That won't hit you, will it? It's 12.
No, I'm 16.
Okay, so he kind of like jabs forward with his spear, but there's kind of his vision's kind of blurred from the blood, and he just kind of misses the side of you. And then he starts to realize that he's kind of fucked where he is, so he's going to move closer to the sergeant.
Oh, don't run away! This is fun.
And the next guard is the one that is right in front of Treble. And he's going to move forward, and he's going to try and grapple Treble. So it's opposing strength checks, Treble.
Okay.
So roll your d20, and add your strength bonus.
Let me see what my strength bonus is. I haven't rolled yet. I'm just looking. Plus 1, so okay. 18 plus 1, 19.
You got a 2 plus 2. So he tries.
I'm
to
squirming like an eel.
Yeah. You try and he tries to grab over the top of you and just kind of like squeeze underneath him and kind of run away.
Yeah.
And it's now Capri's turn.
And I'm just kind of struggling and trying to break loose and wiggling.
So what you need to do now is roll a either a dex. Well, it's a dex something check. Mm-hmm. So we will look at either whichever you've got higher in. You can do acrobatics or. Actually, it can be either a dex or a strength, so either acrobatics or athletics, whichever you prefer.
I'm gonna do acrobatics.
Okay.
And that is 12.
12. You can feel his grip loosening on you. It's not quite enough to get out, but you start to go. Remember though, your hands are free, so you can try and do something else if you want to.
So I could cast. I could potentially.
This is your action.
Okay, so I could cast a spell.
Yeah, you can try and cast a spell if you want.
I'd like to use Arms of Hadar in that case, please.
Ooh.
And that is invoke the power of Hadar, Dark Hunger, tendrils of dark energy, and that's you need to make a strength saving throw of 14 or above.
Squid girl.
Yeah. I do like a bit of Core Beyond. Strength saving for 14.
Good luck.
Okay. He got 17. So
You tried, though. That was a
save,
good attempt.
Target takes 2d6 necrotic damage. On a successful save, creature takes half damage but suffers no other effect. So he does 1d6 of damage. So I'll roll that. So he takes 5 damage.
So he's more like, oh, you twat.
Yeah. Hang on, what's his hit points? Okay, so that would be...
I'm assuming, you don't have to answer this, but I'm assuming rank dictates HP.
It does. Or rather, rank dictates the armor that he's wearing.
Because he can afford it.
Which is the HP. So the you kind of wave your hands around, and these dark tendrils kind of octopus tentacles come out of the ground, and they whack him across his face several times. He just kind of pushes them away. Stop doing that!
Sexy.
And it is now... it's one of the guards' turns again. It is the one that Calbo just brutalized. So he is going to turn his vengeance on Calbo. And he's just a regular infantryman. So he's carrying a sword, so he just kind of pulls the sword out of its scabbard. And he rolls to attack, and he gets a 15.
Oh, watch it.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, that hits, and that is 1d6 plus 2. Fuck's sake. So he got a 1, so he's got 3. So he does 3 slashing damage. So he just pulls the sword out of its scabbard and just kind of tries to stab you in the gut, but you move ever so slightly to the side, so it grazes your side. So yeah, you take 3 damage. And it is now Treble's turn.
I've been looking at my character.
Bottom of the order.
Looking at my character sheet, and I can interact with an object that it won't count as a turn.
Right, what are you interacting with?
Right, 1 second. Peter,
Yeah.
did you see that man there in the middle? Like, he's pointing to the one that's in between Calbo and the sergeant.
Yeah, so the one that's just kind of in the open space.
Yes.
Yeah.
He said if you give him the biggest cuddle ever, really fast cuddle, he's got a carrot for you. So I interact with his reins and take his reins off. It's not an action, by the way. It's not an action, so he's trampling him.
Oh god, right, okay, so D&D horse stat block.
D&D, baby!
Twice I've had to pull up a horse stat block.
I'm playing this legit.
And hooves are actions, so
Yeah. And he said he was on his ass, so maybe Peter can get his first killing blow.
He's doing better than me.
That's what I'm saying, showing you up.
okay, so you take the reins off Peter. He's like, oh boy, carry,
As fast as you can.
fast as I can. I can do that, and he.
You can't even say it, can you?
I fucking hate you so much. Okay, trampling charge. If the horse moves at least 20 feet straight towards a creature that hits it with hooves attack at the same time, the target must succeed a DC 14 strength. Oh god, so hooves melee weapon plus 6 to hit. Of course he's a warhorse, isn't he?
Yeah.
Fuck's sake. Right, okay, so Peter charges into this guard and it screams up and the hooves go, Garrett! He like rears up on his back legs and the hooves start flapping down.
We've got his artwork.
And and the guard's like, no! As the hooves come crashing down on him, killing him.
Yes!
And Peter's just kind of like nudging the corpse with his nose, going, well, come on, carrot! You said carrot!
Oh god.
The fuck is that horse doing?
Just to appease Peter, I'll just give him like a knowing wink. He loves that. Right, now I can do my action. I can do my move now.
He doesn't have a carrot.
Peter, just 1 second, Peter. I'll get you up.
Well done, Treble.
It wasn't me.
Okay, use your actual
It was
action.
Peter. It was Peter Longdog. He did it. Right. Okay. I want to use thunder wave on the sergeant.
On the sergeant?
Yep.
Careful.
I reckon Capri can take it.
Oh, God.
Okay. Was it roll to hit or was it defense roll? Okay. What does he need to roll over?
It is a
Constitution saving throw.
18.
He's not lightning.
Capri roll a Constitution saving throw.
Sake.
And he fails it.
18.
She's passed!
Oh, you
She's
just
passed!
passed it.
Yes!
So the sergeant takes a D8 of damage, 2d8 of damage, and Capri takes 1d8 of damage.
Wow.
Gives me D8.
Thunder wave!
So he takes 7 damage.
Yeah.
So that'll be that, and Capri will take
Surely he drops her.
4 damage, and yes, he drops.
Yes, you're free! Demon girl, you're free! And
Ow,
your hair's
Thanks.
everywhere.
So yeah, lightning just cracks down from the sky, electrocuting both of you. Capri, your tail has gone like rigid from the electric charge. Your entire body.
Sorry, you have to
Feels
take
rough.
4 HP off, but I'll make it up to you. You're free, you're free. And he's just
My teeth are still just
he's just
shattering.
like
And also in the process, Proserpine is flung across the battlefield. And he in the process of him flying, he turns into like a metal object that embeds itself in the one of the carriages.
Oh.
It'll be okay.
Heat at the minute will not change.
Right.
Okay, so now back to the top of the order. It is the captain, sergeant rather,
He's fucked.
and
He had metal armor on as well, so he's just like
and he is going to take a what abilities did I give him? I've got so many of these things going on, I can barely remember what I've got.
Have you got like a collection of sergeants or like soldiers?
I do, yeah. So I need to find the right one.
You like your little,
Right, okay,
little
so-
army men.
Right, so he is going to use. He's got 2 actions. He is going to use rally troops, which means he raises his sword up in the air and goes, "Don't let them win!" And they will all now have advantage for the next 2 turns. Oh, sorry, advantage on the next attack roll, rather. So advantage on the next attack. So that happens to all the soldiers. And he is going to take a swing at Capri with his greatsword.
Sorry, Capri.
And he gets 13.
Ooh.
Does that hit you?
What's your armor?
11.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so it hits you, and you will take it's a straight 10 bludgeoning damage.
Oh
So
shit.
He gets up, his skin is smoking, he's raging. He holds his sword up in the air with one hand, and you wouldn't expect to be able to hold a great sword up with one hand. And the troops kind of feel invigorated by him, and he then just brings the sword down on Capri.
Ow!
Oh god, you've lost 14 HP already.
And it's before we move on to Stigveld, Treble, you feel a nose nudge up against your shoulder as Peter's walked over to you. What about my carrot?
Peter. Peter. Not long now. Just wait. Stay here.
Did you lie to me?
No,
About
Peter,
carrot?
no.
Because he's not getting up, and he didn't have a carrot on him.
You trampled the carrot.
But I can't even smell a carrot on him, and I can't smell one on you. I think you lied to me.
No, Peter, no.
You are going to have to now roll the highest of deception checks that you ever rolled to stop Peter becoming hostile.
A D20.
D20.
Have I got a deception scar?
Deception, you have +8. +8. Fuck.
15 plus 8.
I hate you. I hate you so much right now. So Peter kind of accepts what you're saying.
No, I had to
Yeah.
tell something else to him. I said, Peter, a mile northwest, the biggest field of carrots. Run, you fool!
Carrot. And he's like sprints off southwest.
That's him done.
Because horses don't know compasses.
Yeah, he's gone. Straight off a cliff, he's dead. Bye, Peter Long Dog.
You've abused this horse.
The beast of burden.
Stigveld's turn now.
Oh, Candy's really sad about Peter. We'll have a eulogy
Was
for
a
him.
friend.
Considering that horse trampled my man,
Did you a favour?
You'll do. And just looks down to the soldier on his left.
Yeah. Okay, and what are you going to do to him?
Someone once told me when you're having a bad day to headbutt it in the face. Well, I'm having a bad day.
Is that your mother?
Yeah.
I like that saying. Candy, can we get that on a t-shirt?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Can we get that tattooed?
See if I roll right. Natural 20.
Okay, double damage too.
Do.
So is it 5 damage
Just
for your
5,
unarmed strike?
yeah,
is it?
I'll get to roll.
So double damage 10. So you just look at this guy, hold his armor, and just headbutt him, and just you feel his forehead cave in. And
Oh my god, you've killed a man with his head! You just killed a man with your head! Can I just add a little scene? Treble's looking at Stigveld like mouth agape, like he's going to respect him for the rest of his life because he's just killed a man with his own head, like an egg, like he's put an egg on his forehead, and it's the quietest you've ever seen him. Wow.
Well, I've got another action.
you do.
Do it again!
Just looks to the man on his right. Still having a bad day. That one is what is that? 9 plus 7, 16.
It.
It's. I see you just turn to the other one, grab his tunic as well, and again headbutt him, just break his neck.
And Treble's even further, just like
By the gods.
like
Treble has a slight boner right now.
yeah.
Sigval just cracks his neck a little bit. Oh,
Now,
needed that.
now, to make it even better, Stigveld then looks at Treble and gives him a wink.
Yeah.
We're not doing that scene. At no point are we ever doing a scene involving that. So, Calbo's turn.
Well, only
You
leaves
just you just have the sergeant left.
Yeah.
Kick his ass, Seabass.
Okie dokie.
Be
Well, I'm
careful.
unarmed, so
Be
I'm
careful,
going
there's a
to
poorly
aim.
one down there.
I'm not well.
Oh shit, Piggy's rolling.
She's dead. Don't worry, I've got cure wounds.
So yeah, I'm going to obviously attack with my
Yep.
unarmed strike.
Dead.
Roll to hit.
Uh, 13 plus 6.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah.
So you how are you punching him?
With his hand.
Carefully.
Just give me a bit of flavour to it, rather than just saying I punch him.
Do it.
I am going to. Oh, he's carrying her, right?
No.
No, he's
they're
just
just next
dropped
to
her
each
now.
other.
He's dropped her.
You know, I'll move Capri to the side there.
There she is.
Okay, I want to hit him right in the gut and then follow up with a chin punch.
Ooh, uppercut.
Ooh. Nice. So what was that? Is that 5 damage?
4 plus 3.
4 plus 3, 7. Okay, so you punch him in the gut, follow up with an uppercut, and just spit comes out of him, and he's just like, "Oh, fucking what are you doing?
And I
This
can,
was supposed to be an easy job."
and I can follow up with a flurry of blows.
Okay, spend your key point and flurry away.
And with that, according to this, it says with my flurry of blows, I can make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action as well.
Okay.
So I guess I'm rolling for the attack first, yeah?
Yep, roll for the attack. Make sure you hit.
6.
Oh,
No,
God.
you don't. Again, air karate.
Yeah.
Cowboy, did they not teach you to hit people at your dojo?
It was more of a progressive dance.
We're at a slam dance studio. Street dance.
Canonically, Calbo was a physical arts student.
He was more like a yoga instructor.
Spent his time in a dance
He
monastery.
did too much meditation.
We had a stage show called Stomp.
Calbo was in Blue Man Group.
Capri, it's your turn now.
I want to kind of limp towards the cart that Proserpine kind of wedged himself into.
Okay, so that'll bring you over to here.
Kind of half looking for him, and then I'd like to Eldritch Blast the sergeant, please.
Okay, so you find Proserpine quite easily because he's just a geometric metal shape. He's quite shiny, and he's just embedded
Is
into
that his true form?
No, it's not his true form. It's just a protective form that he's taken.
Oh yeah.
Bear in mind, this is the first time in the campaign that he would have taken damage.
So he's hidden like a metapod. He's hardened.
Yeah.
So while I'm Eldritch Blasting, I'm kind of looking over my shoulder and just keeping a concerned eye on him and sort of half-arsing the Eldritch Blast almost.
So roll to hit at disadvantage then. So roll twice and take the lowest.
So first one is 11. Second one is 9.
Okay, so you miss. So crack of black lightning comes out of your hand and skirts past the sergeant's head. You see his cloak kind of billow a little bit, but other than that,
I'm still kind of like half crouched over and like holding my ribs and looking over at the wedged object that is the cat.
Okay, Treble, you are up.
I want to go next to Candy, next to Capri.
Yep.
And I want to take a look at her and at her wounds and be like, "Are you okay, demon girl?"
I'm okay, check on the cat.
And then what Treble does then is searches under the carriage for the ornate key that he dropped.
He's carrying the ornate key.
He dropped it, remember?
Dropped it, that's
No.
right. Yeah, that's why I had to rip the...
That's why I had to rip
Oh
the
yes,
cage.
sorry.
I'm in the game,
detail.
mate. I'm in the game.
I'm managing so many things here. I missed that detail. Okay, so roll an investigation check.
The actual character narration on that one is he looked at Candy, saw her, she were injured, but still went for the key.
Right. Okay. Roll an investigation check.
17 plus
17.
whatever that
17.
is.
You find the key under the carriage.
And then I use my actual move, which is Cure Wounds on Capri.
Well,
So
you
I'm
can't because you used your action.
Oh, no, that was interact with object.
No, you had to do an investigation check.
Yeah, okay, she's poorly still. I just pat her on back. Well, not on back, on top of the leg, not the bum.
Ow, that hurts too.
They're there.
Right. It's now the captain's turn again, and
He's a sergeant.
sergeant. Sorry,
You just
I've written
demoted
down
him.
captain. I've written down captain on my sheet. Yes, he's a sergeant. And he is going to use his multi-attack against Calbo to make 2 attacks with his greatsword.
Rest in
Oh,
peace,
marvellous.
Cowball. Rest in peace.
The first one is 13 plus 5, that hits. And the second one is 5 plus 5, that's 10, he misses. So he hits with 1, and that is just 10 damage straight away. So he just drags his greatsword off the ground, catches you in the side of the face, Calbo. And when he comes back down for the second strike, you've kind of gone down holding your face in pain, and you take 10 damage. And he is then going to move.
We taken more damage this episode than we did against the Manticore.
We've got no weapons though, have we? We're armless.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. So he is going to move towards Stigveld because Stigveld
Is he
is the one
stupid? He's just killed 2 men with his head.
Well, bear in mind he has orders to bring in Stigveld, so he considers Stigveld the most dangerous one.
Yeah.
He's severely injured Capri, he's injured Calbo, and he doesn't consider Treble a threat in the slightest.
Get fucking ready.
You're a
Treble's going
very,
to run out of spell slots if he's not careful.
you're a very brave man. Can you not see what I just did to your friends?
Your omelette, I mean friends.
And you're a very stupid man because you'll end up on the end of my sword.
Oh my god.
And it is now Stigveld's turn.
Okay.
Toss him.
No.
Onto the campfire and burn him.
The camp doesn't exist yet. I need to redo this map. The camp isn't actually there. You were going to be turning up to a camp,
Oh.
but you decided to break out earlier.
Well, that's shattered my illusions, that.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to use one action to
grapple and pin him down.
He loves doing this.
That's his favourite. Okay, strength checks.
13 plus 4, 17.
18 plus
Oh, you bastard.
3. So you kind of grab onto his shoulders, and he just rips his arms up and lifts his arms up and pushes you off him.
Ooh.
I'm not a weakling.
Okay, that ruins my fun. Okay, I'm gonna double axe smash him.
You can't.
You don't have an axe?
You don't have an axe.
No, with my hand coming down with fists together.
Still an unarmed strike.
Yeah, I know, but the term is axe handle smash.
Right, okay.
It's like coming down with an axe handle, but you don't have an axe.
Right.
I'm not arguing with Stig. He kills people.
Yeah,
with
that's
his
true. Yeah.
It's a wrestling
He's
term.
killed many
Right,
DMs.
That's why I don't know it.
Yes, an axe handle smash is basically...
It makes sense how you were describing it.
Imagine he's coming down with an axe, but he doesn't actually have the axe, so he just ends up smashing you in the head with two
His big
fists.
fucking fist, yeah.
Okay, well, roll to hit.
17.
Oh.
17 hits.
I keep forgetting that I've got +7. So.
Yeah, that's a lot, isn't it? Your hits are like my deception. We're just so overpowered.
Okay, so roll me some damage.
I don't need to. It's 5.
Oh, it's 5. Okay, so you bring your fists up and you just slam them down on the top of his head, and you like his teeth chatter, and it's like his neck kind of goes down. It's like, oh, that fucking hurts, and kind of cracks his neck as he straightens back up again.
I was going to do that, but stood on top of him and do it right on his face.
Oh, wow.
Galbo, you're up. I will point out at any point you can search for your weapons.
Nah, we're committed now.
Fair enough.
He says that when this guy's probably nearly dead.
Well, I'm pointing out the guy's not nearly dead. He's looking injured, but he's not nearly dead. But it's just the point that you just seem to be persisting with your hands. I mean, fair enough. It's up to you.
I haven't hit anyone with my hands.
We are near cats.
Neither have I.
No, you lied to a friendly horse.
Worked.
A horse that you convinced to murder somebody.
and then to run off a cliff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to go for him.
Yep. Okay. So you move to you
Come
move
on, baby.
10 feet towards him and unarmed strike him. So go for a hit.
6 plus 6.
12 doesn't hit him. Just whiff the air.
And this is what we call the worm.
Would you like to see my breakdancing?
He's a very impressive dancer, that dragon boy.
I bet you can't wait for Sergeant Story's dice to turn up.
One day, Biggie's just going to absolutely decimate somebody.
He needs Sergeant's dice, yeah, he does.
Dude,
He does.
this is bullshit. I'm just randomly rolling dice to see what I get.
Ones.
I still got a 3 and a 1 there.
What colour are your dice?
It's the green and red sort of mix.
Oh, the loaded dice, yeah.
Yeah, did you stitch me
You
up?
should have
or
got
something,
purple
Dave?
ones.
Absolutely did not. I bought. You all have dice from exactly the same place.
We all chose what colour we wanted as well. You failed.
Yes.
I think my black with a purple twinge, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I bet if I roll 3 of my d20s, I'll score higher.
I would. I'm going to do it. 18,
5, 17, and 9.
18, 12, 15.
Okay, so it 19, 6, 9.
Okay, Kelbo, are you going to use your second action?
Do I not have to hit the first time round?
No, you just get 2 actions.
Okay.
You can't do the bonus. I don't think you can do the bonus action if you don't hit.
Yeah.
Okay, so after I've done my breakdancing, I'm going to try and attack again while he's so impressed by my
I'm
moves.
impressed.
And I hit him with a fucking 3. Fuck you!
You don't hit anything with
so
a 3.
much! Jesus Christ!
Buy some more dice. Put these dice in dice jail and buy some more dice.
I don't think he looks after him enough. He doesn't polish them.
I mean, you tuck your dice in at night.
Yeah, polish my pills,
The rest of
mate.
us do.
I put them back in the bag. I'm going to put them in the bin.
Didn't let him hear you say that.
Oh god. Right. Okay. Yeah. So you whiffed twice.
So what's your second dance move you do? Body popping.
Well, in honour of our last pod, I'm going to do the Michael Jackson moonwalk and move out of it.
Oh, wow. The only thing that could have been done.
Oh, Capri, it's your turn.
So I've gone from kind of being like upset and worried about the cat, I've just turned to like pure anger. So I turn to the sergeant and I'm going to use Hellish Rebuke. And that's when I point my finger and the creature that damaged you is momentarily surrounded by hellish flames. The creature must make a dex saving throw. It takes 2d10 fire damage on a failed save or half as much damage on a successful one.
Right, okay.
Jesus
so what have I got to
Christ.
roll over to for the dex save?
Over 14 dex.
Ooh, natural 1. So it's 2d10, you say?
Yep.
Where's my d10? There it is. Where's my other d10? There it is. That is 11 plus. Is it 2d10 plus?
2d10 for fire damage on a failed save or half as much damage.
Okay, so he takes 11 damage.
And fire damage.
Ooh.
Yeah, but it's not burning, so he's not burning, but it's Right, so as he's kind of peering at Calbo, he feels the armor around him start to warm up, and you see the kind of the plate armor start to glow as the fire kind of takes around him, and he screams in absolute agony, and you see the cloak that was kind of flowing off his back kind of burns away, and all the kind of like some of the cloth from his arms burns away and just leaves kind of like the armor almost seared to his skin.
Don't you ever touch my cat again!
And he's in a lot of pain right now. Are you going to do anything else? Are you going to move? Are you going to take any other actions?
I'm going to stay and just keep an eye on the cat.
The cat cube.
The cat cube.
Okay, Treble, it's your turn.
I'm going to move within 15 feet of the sergeant.
So, yep.
Hello, Sergeant. Do you know what happens when a sergeant gets hit by lightning? The same thing that happens to everything else. Thunderwave!
Well, you're abusing that Thunderwave. This is a con save again, isn't it?
Yes.
11.
Yes! That's 2 d8s plus thunder damage.
2d8s. So that's 4 plus 6. That's another 10 damage.
Did you like my X-Men reference there, Biggie?
I did, yeah. It was a good
I got it.
reference. So he turns around and goes, well, what the fuck are you talking about? As the lightning crashes down on him. And because he's wearing metal armor, he acts like a lightning rod. Doesn't bother Calbo and Stigveld, who are stood either side of him, but it kind of pounds down on him. And it is now his turn.
I need
And
some spells.
he is going to...
He should be fucked soon, him.
He is absolutely fucked. He turns to look at you. Oh, fuck this! And he runs and he grabs one of the horses that have been left behind the cart.
Yeah.
I couldn't say that for a second. Grabs one of the horses being left by the cart and he just kind of slings himself onto it.
Oh no! We can't let him escape!
Dex roll. And yeah.
I have.
You can stop him in his action.
Is it?
Do you have a reaction? Do you?
Yeah.
I have a reaction.
Yeah, he does.
And that reaction would be.
Can't fucking find it now.
I've got a reaction, but it's not good
I was
enough.
reading about it.
My reaction just does bardic inspiration.
Opportunity check.
Device.
Well, I think so. You can make an opportunity attack
yeah.
when a hostile creature that you can see moves out of your reach. To make this opportunity attack, you must use your reaction to make one melee attack
Okay,
against
so
a broken
Perfect.
creature.
Yep. So roll to attack.
Come on. Come on.
15 plus.
That hits.
Yes!
That hits. So it's another 5 damage on him.
Pop his head!
Doesn't stop him running away, but you've kind of given him a concussion as he leaves, and he kind of like hits the ground, gets back up again, and starts running towards the horse.
Can't Biggie do his?
I've got improvise.
Yeah.
Isn't that?
Comes another dance move.
Is that part? Is that my god done that?
No, it's just a reaction.
It's not your go. It's just your reaction. Calbo has opportunity attack as well if he wants.
Do
to.
it. We might get him. We might have him.
Where does it say that?
It's
in
in
your thing.
actions
Actions.
reaction.
See, I've got reactions, but it's just bardic inspiration. It won't do anything.
I did not know that.
This is rubbish.
Good to know. Not that this is going to make any difference.
Actually, to be fair, Treble, your reaction is cutting words.
Oh yeah, cutting words. That's it. Yeah, sorry.
As a reaction, when a creature that's not immune to being charmed, you can see within 60 foot, makes an attack roll, ability check, or damage roll, you can expend 1 use of Bardic Inspiration, roll the die, and subtract the number from the creature's
Yeah,
roll.
that was it. It's still useless in this scenario.
Yeah. So,
So I'm just doing a simple attack. Yeah.
Yep, simple
roll.
attack.
Here we go.
Oh god. It's 9 plus 6.
Oh,
Does that?
15 hit. 15 hit on last round.
No, I had 15 plus 7.
Oh right.
That was...
Yeah, his armor class is 16, so you miss.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
God.
So yeah, he takes a punch to the head from Stigveld, which kind of concusses him, knocks him to the ground, but he kind of scrambles up, runs past the carriage, hops on the horse, and just bolts.
We've lost him. Oh, he's going to go and tell. He's going to go and tell Dain.
I have failed you all.
Damn it!
But you are now left. You have 2 horses remaining.
We're going to search for his weapons first.
Okay, so roll.
Yeah, this is the
investigation.
really annoying thing. There's horses there. There's
Investi-
4 horses. You fucked one off. He's fucked off with the other one, so we've only got 2 left now.
I can get on a horse with somebody. No bother.
I can't, though.
No, you
We've still got the carriages.
you can have your own horse.
We can have the horse pull the carriage.
All right, let's just find his weapons first.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so everyone roll investigation checks.
Right, so that's plus.
Oh, I got 24.
Oh, now you give me a fucking 16.
Passive investigation.
15
If it was
plus
less-
2.
If it was less than 9 and I needed, I could just use that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but it's I better roll.
I got 17 in total.
That would be 13 plus... Oh, minus 1, brilliant.
Okay,
I got
so
-1. I got 15.
so Calbo, you find your weapons in the storage chest underneath one of the carriages. Capri, you find the weapons that you found in the forest at the lumberyard, which you haven't had appraised yet. So you find them in a bundle underneath the other carriage. Treble, you find 30 gold and 14 rations
Where's Venom?
in the bundle that Calbo found.
Oh, excellent.
It's not just his weapons, all of your weapons bundled up together.
All right.
Good, I was a bit scared then.
Yeah, I would.
No.
Hey, I have a purpose.
Stigveld, you go through the bodies of the soldiers that have been killed, and you find a further 20 gold and a hip flask of whiskey.
Did you say I found 30 gold? Sorry.
Yeah, you found 30
Let me just
gold
put that
plus
on.
plus 14 rations.
Okay, cool.
Also, in your investigations, you find that there is kind of bedroll and kind of camping stuff secreted in one of the carriages, and 3 carrots.
There were carrots
Why
after
did you
all
let
this
him
time.
run off?
Oh, there were carrots there.
Yep.
You
Once-
heartless bastard.
once the kind of this sound in the area has just kind of died back down, and all you can kind of hear is like the rush of wind and the birds. Proserpine transforms from a kind of a solid cube back into the cat, and he looks up at you, Capri, and he goes, "Is it safe?"
Yes, I think so.
And he steps very gingerly from the carriage back up onto your shoulder.
Can
Don't
I kind
worry,
of
very
tuck him
safe
into
from
my
me.
tunic almost, like
Yeah,
a blanket kind of thing, and I just cuddle him,
and he's unusually quiet.
as am I.
And he rests his head against your chest and starts to purr and goes, "You're hurt."
It's okay.
And you feel invigorated as he casts Cure Wounds on you.
Oh.
Whoa. The sneaky little fucker.
What does
I
that
like
heal me for?
cats
Is
too.
that everything?
No, not necessarily. Hang on, find Cure Wounds. So he's only casting it at the first level.
Yeah.
So it's 1d8 plus spellcasting. So hang on, I'll roll that. So where's my fucking d8 gone? So he heals you for 7. So you're not completely better, but it just gives you a bit of a zhuzh.
So shall we tie the horses up on the carriage and you've got ourselves some transport? Or shall we rest?
Guess so. When there's no one
Yeah, I need to.
can't rest.
Oh.
This guy got away, didn't he?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, let's take these. Let's take the horses and the carriages, and we can sneak our way into Movis.
So two horses, one carriage, yeah?
Yes. Yeah,
you can do that. Yeah.
No, is it how many horses to pull one carriage? That's what I'm asking.
Oh, right. So sorry, it was one horse. Yeah, it was one horse to pull each carriage, but you can.
We may as well just have one carriage and two horses, haven't we?
Yeah. So
I'm getting in the back.
I'll just
Shotgun.
Stigveld pushes the cages out.
I believe Stigveld should get in the
Here's the
back as
area.
well because he's like mega wanted, isn't he?
You're all mega wanted.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
Well, maybe one of us can disguise themselves as a soldier or something,
sit
or
on
a
the front.
traveller, and sit at the
How
front.
many people are hurt in our party?
Just the one.
No, well, I'm hurt as well. We need to get away from this area anyway. We can't rest in the area where the guy knows where we've just been.
Yeah. Let's head for Movis. Head back northwest.
Capri's just paying attention to absolutely nothing. She's just concentrating on the cat. She doesn't even care that that you've got whiskey.
Ooh, she is poorly.
So we just find his way to the main road then and disguise ourselves as a travelling caravan.
So because Capri's disguise self spell only lasts an hour, that might not be the best use of her abilities.
Yeah.
But you do have 4 dead soldiers around you.
Armour time! It's dress up, guys. It's not going to work on me, but
On
Stig.
me.
So he's going to have them two up front.
And this is our beautiful child.
Yeah, he's going to have a dragon in armour and a demon lady in armour.
You two dress in the armour and we'll sit in the back.
We'll
and
get in the
if
back.
anyone questions, then you can just say we're your prisoners.
Yeah, we'll pretend.
So Calbo and Capri take a moment to just take some clothes and armour off the least bloody soldiers.
Yeah.
The ones that still have faces.
Yeah.
Are we actually putting on armour to...
Yeah.
Am I putting armour on as a score on it?
No, we're not going to apply it that way.
You just remove it if we start kicking off.
It's for the illusion. You basically put it on in a way that it's easy to throw off if you need to fight.
Yeah.
But it's good. Yeah.
Consider it not fastened.
Yeah. It's good enough from at a distance. You'll just look like a dragon and tiefling
Obelix the
soldier.
Roman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you managed to tie up the horses to the cart with no particular problems, and Treble and Stigveld are in the back with ropes around their wrists, pretending that
Very loose. Yeah.
Yeah, very loose, pretending that you're
Little one,
Yes.
fancy a thumb war?
I declare a thumb war. That's us two
You
occupied
won't
for
leave,
hours.
you won't win.
That's us
Roll again.
occupied for hours now.
roll against each other. Have a thumb war.
Okay, let's do it.
Roll d20s, best of 3
His
highest.
hand's going to be massive compared to yours.
Okay.
Roll d20s, best of 3 highest.
10.
7.
Oh, Treble wins the first round.
Okay. 4.
9.
Ooh, here's the draw.
Coming down to the last one.
20.
3. How did you do that? Your hands are tiny.
And how are you going to finish him off?
It's a fun war. It's a very nice game.
Slippy little bastard.
Would you like me to sing you a song for the journey?
Yes, go on then.
I'm not really going to sing you a song. It's just then we're moving to them two driving now.
Yeah. So in the front seat, Capri, you feel kind of rustling in your tunic as kind of Proserpine finally kind of pops his head out after about an hour of kind of riding back, and he kind of finally pops his head out and is just quietly watching the road kind of come towards you, so to speak, as you're riding. The horses are being well behaved.
Could you say that we're having a bit of his rations while we're driving to get a bit of health up?
Rations don't affect health in this.
Oh,
It's more just you would take damage if you didn't have them.
Right. Okay, that's fair enough.
You just need. I mean, you're free to eat them if you want to eat rations. Just take them off you.
We'll save them.
But Proserpine just kind of just turns up to you, and Cowboy, you just hear. And he says to you,
That's the first time something like that's hit me. I'm not used to this world.
I didn't know that could happen. That's the first time I've ever seen anything like that. How are you feeling, friend?
I'm okay, I'm just a little shaken. And I can't get my fur to stop standing on end.
It looks good like that, but I'm so sorry that happened to you. I won't let it happen again.
If you wouldn't mind, at the next opportunity, kick that halfling very hard.
I would have done that anyway.
Thank you.
and he kind of hops out of your tunic and just kind of sits next to you. And he sniffs at you and goes,
Something smells different.
It's been a long day, I'm sorry.
You're sober.
Yes, I suppose I am. I think I was worried about you, friend, but now you're okay. I guess it's probably time to find a tavern.
Maybe a fixture at alcoholism with Thunder therapy.
You mean electroshock therapy?
That's the one.
Hang on, who got the whiskey?
Me.
Yeah, Stigveld found the whiskey.
Oh, I thought it was treble. Or
No, Stigveld.
Stig or share.
Whiskey doesn't... Goliaths are not interested in whiskey. They drink acid.
Who says what I'm interested in?
Well, we know what happens when you're on whiskey, mate.
So now that I know the cat's okay, I'm a bit more with it and a bit more chatty again.
Yeah. So as you all kind of chat away, Stigveld passes the whiskey over to Capri, and Capri gets back to her normal state. It's a small flask of whiskey.
Just to take the edge off.
You come over the crest of the hill, and you once again see Movis in the distance. And night has started to fall, and the city is resplendent in glowing glory. All the lights are on. It's one of the festival seasons within the city, and you can hear kind of music and dancing, even though you're a couple of miles away.
Wait there. Are we nearly there yet? He's knocking on the wood to the drivers. Come on, get with it, guys.
I will turn this cart around.
That's what I wanted you to say. Okay, mummy.
It's not far.
Excellent.
So, as you kind of come down the hill, and the city kind of comes larger and larger into your view, and you ride through the portcullis through the wall into the city, and you can hear the music, you can hear the people cheering, you can smell the smells of food, of alcohol, of partying, of drugs.
So we got in unnoticed.
All the good stuff. You've got in unnoticed because you're dressed as guards, but the city's partying, and there aren't many guards really on attention. Yeah. And that's where we'll end this episode of Do Dragons Dream of Scorched Sheep, and we'll pick up in Movis next time.
We made it! It's only took 10 weeks.
Well done, everyone.
Movis is going to be legit off the chain.
That was quite the episode. Well done, everybody. Do Dragons Dream of Scorched Sheep is Candy Machine as Capri Smitty, Oodles as Treble O'Clef, Stig as Stigveld, Biggie as Cowboy Greymerkin, and me, Gadget, your DM. You can find us on Twitter at Scorched Sheep. You can also follow at Modern Escapism and just get connections to all of our lovely socials. And you can also join our wonderful Discord, which is always full of fun people. We're on Patreon. If you head over to patreon.com/Modern Escapism, you can support this podcast and get ad-free listening, early access, bonus content, all for the princely sum of £5 a month at the Scorched Sheep tier. Or you can support Modern Escapism as well for £7.50 with the Biggie Bundle. Also, as a side note, the form has been fixed that allows you to leave NPC details or suggest items for the campaign. So have at it. As patrons, you can go in and you can add those details, and I'll consider them for use in the campaign. We really do appreciate you coming back week after week, and we love doing this for you, so make sure you come back next time. The next episode of Do Dragons Dream of Scorched Sheep will drop for patrons on the 27th of October, and on Friday the 29th for everyone else. We'll see you then. Goodbye. remember the Wild West days of eBay where people would say 100 PlayStation games for £1 with £300 posters?
Yeah. The good old days.
I fell for that a few times.
That's ADHD.
Deal of a lifetime.